Hey everybody, Peter from Last Call Catering Cantina Bar. I'm here. The bar's all set up. I have a huge announcement to make. I know I've been talking about it for a while. And without further ado, here she is.
Hello guys, my name's Santana. I'm gonna be the bartender for the Cantina Bar for Last Call Cantina and Catering. Peter was graceful enough to ask me to partake, so here I am. We're gonna go through a couple drinks that will be on food and drink menus going forward. All of these drinks are tiki inspired, so a lot of rum based drinks, a lot of tropical vibes. So we're gonna start with Painkiller. The base of it is dark rum. So we got some dark rum here. I'm gonna get my mixing glass. I'm gonna say this is 1 and 2.
Yes. Yes. So the Painkiller drink started off in the West Coast. It's a tiki inspired drink. It came about as a hangover drink.
Okay.
So that's how it all came about. People would be hungover the night before. They wanted something to kill the pain, and this is where it came up from. It's a very like, out of all the tiki drinks, aside from the Mai Tai, the Painkiller is probably the second most popular one. I prefer the Painkiller more than the Mai Tai, but we'll let you guys be the judge of which one you guys like better.
We just added some pineapple juice, and then we got some orange juice to go with it. Cool.
So how long have you been bartending for?
I've been bartending and serving for, we'll say, over a decade.
Nice.
I don't want to give
Date
away my age, but yeah, I started out as a hostess, as everyone does. I slowly moved into serving, bartending.
Nice.
Worked in a lot of busy neighborhoods in Toronto, so Yorkville, Queen West, Ama baby Ama.
Yes.
And yeah, Yorkville, Queen West, Front Street, so I'm used to those busy environments.
Sweet. So this is gonna be kind of different as a bar. Like we're not gonna be at that fast pace, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've done a lot of events, so I'm super excited to bring her aboard for this, and it's gonna be awesome because, like I said, we met at Ama, which is an amazing place. Like
no place like Ama.
No place like Ama.
Forget home.
And yeah, and I know they've always had great service and great food and just atmosphere, and yeah. And we're talking about that on the way over here. We're talking about just history of how we met, some memorable moments, a lot of them, a lot of memorable moments that are so awesome. And so do you remember how you and I actually met? Like do you remember the first time? My first memory of you was behind the bar and was just with the customers, which was kind of always stuck out in my head was how friendly and approachable you were at the bar. Like, yeah, it was very cool to see that kind of rapport. And I don't know if it was just because of the vibe of the whole place. Because when I would walk in, the owner Seba would be like, "Hey, how's it going?" They haven't seen me in so long, and it's like I could have been there like last week. It was just very cool, and I think either a byproduct of that or with your own personality, but it was very cool. That was my first memory. Like, man, she is like super fun and super like engaging with the customers. Always liked you and everything. It was cool.
Thank you. You know what? Like, I think it's just the atmosphere that whole place brought. I was so comfortable there, and everyone was like family. So I really got to be my own person behind the bar.
Yeah, it was a very. They did set up a very cool spot, and it was a sad day when.
R.I.P.
I know.
R.I.P. Ama.
I know.
All right,
but
I'm gonna shake this.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
I cut you off.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, so we're shaking the drink. My favorite part of being a bartender.
This is the original shake weight.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna strain this in. Oh, it's looking beautiful.
So have you had a Painkiller before?
I've never had a Painkiller.
Okay. So first time she's had a Painkiller. Have you had a Mai Tai before?
No.
Okay.
No. These are gonna be new.
Oh, this is perfect. So this could go either way, actually.
Yeah, right? It looks delicious.
It is a very, very cool drink. There used to be a very famous bar
I did read up on this and about the originating of this.
Okay.
And yeah, it comes from a certain region, right, where they made the drink.
So I think the Soggy Bottom was one of the bars where they kind of came up with the owner. I don't know the exact history on this, but the owners they were in the Polynesian Islands and they had the drinks there with the fresh pineapple, and they brought it back to the States, and then I think California or the West Coast, and then from there it just became this thing with. I'm not sure where it was, but there used to be this place, a bar, and they kind of came up with it, and it just kind of took off, and then it kind of took off for a bit, and then like I would say probably the 50s, 60s, and then it died down again in the 70s, and then it kind of got to a really cheesy area in the 80s, where people were like with the hula dancers on the dashboards of the cars.
That's what that's from?
Yeah, so that's where it kind of then became. It just became super cheesy, and now it's kind of coming back a bit, but it was always been for me. For me, it's always been like a super fun place where it's to be kind of tacky, but it's fun. You're not trying to be this cool hip tiki thing. It's a fun kind of tacky.
Which is I feel like that's what this whole style embodies. Is just like chill out, relax,
very chill, very fun, good music, and just no pretentiousness to it. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna sprinkle some nutmeg on top. This is the finishing touch. Nutmeg is always good. It's funny because I didn't like nutmeg. I didn't like it growing up.
No.
I didn't like nutmeg growing up. It was for me, it wasn't until I started cooking with it and like desserts and stuff and rice pudding. But I did not like nutmeg. Now I love nutmeg. All right.
Cheers.
So the Painkiller. Cheers. Thoughts?
Very good for my first time making
it.
I think I did okay.
I think so too.
You tell me, Tiki expert.
It is very, very good. All right.
Cheers.
So the Painkiller. Cheers.